I'm Steve Hermitage. Now in this video let's take a look at the images first. Okay, that's a pretty fun optical illusion. Now I wasn't blessed with carpenter's hands. My family would laugh at that. Everything in our house tends to end up a bit wonky, but I was able to cut out this piece of wood. Now, if you look down this piece of wood in a certain way, you'll find that you get that triangle that we saw earlier on. Now if I position that on this black piece of card, I've got my camera set up here, I can take some images of the triangle and move the flash gun around with different colour flash stills, take those images into Photoshop. You can make the black background nice and black by moving the slider in levels. You can also use the paint dropper in that window as well, just to make sure you make that nice and black, and then you can up the saturation, make some really nice pictures of this piece of wood. Now I'm going to show you just some dimensions. I'll show you a close-up in a minute of the sides. If you want to do that, you need to get pieces of wood that are nice and square. You just chop them up into lengths, and I stuck these together with wood glue. So it's a pretty easy thing to do. I used a jigsaw to cut the wood out. Well, jigsaw carefully. That's that one. Let's take a look at some more images. Okay, so we're all set now to light the structure. I've set it up so the camera is here and it's looking down, and this small block here is going to give the optical illusion of being the column that sits at the back, and we're going to cleverly light the structure so that the top is red, this side is blue, and this side is green. Now when we do that, we're going to have to take multiple images, because if we shoot from this and light this from this side and get that blue, there'll be a shadow that sits on this face here. So we're going to have to take another shot where we move the light round a little bit to light that bit up. And then we can take those images into Photoshop, stack them as layers. So if there's a shadow on this layer, if we just paint over the shadow, we'll reveal the layer below, and that will be the colour that we want. It'll kind of make sense. So we need to take multiple shots. Let's start shooting the different colours then. So red on the top, green here, and blue from this side. So the camera is set up, it's on ISO 200, I'm on f8 on aperture priority mode. The speed light is also set up on manual at 1/4 of a power, and I'm using a cable release on the camera as well, and that's going to prevent me having to touch anything, because what I don't want to do is to move the structure or the camera, because I want all those images to line up really well when we take them into Photoshop. Okay, so let's go. Let's try. I've got the green gel here, so we'll do the green first of all. So the green was going to be on this face, so let's do that. Just move this round so we make sure we've got a nice colours. I think that covers off the green. And in actual fact, we might take multiple images. We don't have to necessarily use all of those images, just want to make sure we take enough. So this red is going to light the top, but also these bottom faces as well. So let's take one from above. One from over here. And lastly, the blue gel. This is probably going to be the trickiest, because I need to make sure that that bit in there is blue. So let's try and do that one. here. Okay, so I'm going to check I've got enough of the faces all lit up well in the camera. I'm going to take those into Photoshop and start painting through the layers. Okay, so there's some pretty simple structures to make, just chopping up bits of wood, sticking them together with wood glue, getting them in the right position to create the optical illusion and moving the light around to create different lighting effects. It's a great project to use Photoshop, especially using the layers tool to paint through the different images to create the effects. Here are the images again, and good luck with your optical illusions.